Move to item 4, public forum, and I was expecting Michael Bell from Little Andromeda, who is here. Michael, good morning. Thanks very much indeed for joining us. So as a public forum item, you've got 5 minutes to present to us. Welcome to the table. Good to have you with us. Thank you.
I have seen, good everyone. I've seen that you're opening up potentially the Ken's Camera site for expressions of interest or proposals from potentially arts groups, is what I read in the report and in the paper. Great, awesome. Now, obviously, this was the site that myself and others have been sort of in your ear about over the last several years. There's a little bit of there's a bit of a sense of disappointment that you've spent all the money available on the highest funded theatre company in the country, and now you've got this empty site. And I've had this floated past me as well in the past as well, and inviting arts groups to put proposals forward to it is a bit of probably misreading how the arts works. If it's a struggle for a highly funded theatre company to make a business case when they're getting what I suspect is quite a good deal, and then you're asking other arts groups to put in a proposal without council help, that's you're probably not really going to get very much. And that's okay, because the snarky side of me would say, put a retirement village there, and then you'll have easy access for the patrons of the rest of this precinct. But the other side of me that wants to be more helpful, thank you, would say look at helping other arts groups into it. Now, we're sorted now on the terrace, at least for a space, but if the council wants actual arts groups, then look at putting some funding into helping an arts group build there. There's you should talk to the CSM when the piano opened there. I think a lot of people thought that the music centre was the CSM. It used to be synonymous. Jerry Brownlee gave his speech, said, "I remember learning the clarinet there." Well, that's where they still are, on the Ferry Road site in Portacombs, if you want to see them there. I know that the council was promised all day, every day activation, 150,000 people a year, things like that. And I think you're slowly realising this is not the case, and you need other people to come in and fix this up and get people there during the day. That's great. But just help whoever it is. You should really consider. Great, we want arts groups, but we've got to put some money if we want them. But you couldn't say in good faith at the end, we asked arts groups and we didn't get any good proposals, so we're going to have to go out. That would be an insult to arts groups. But you could just put it out to public and just sell the land and get someone to put something else on there, and that's absolutely fine, because it's not like, why do you need every theatre within one block anyway? Isn't it better to have them spread out throughout the city anyway, where people can sort of walk around and spend their money at cafes and things on the way in between, and get a good vibe going? So anyway, I just woke up this morning and thought I want to tell you that stuff. So here we are, and I think that's. Oh, I've got a minute left. Yeah. Any questions? Thanks.
Okay, Leanne.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to acknowledge you, Michael, because you're great where you are too. Fantastic facility and awesome venue for comedy and other events. So,
thank you.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head when you commented on the expectation around the piano. I think that when the invitation was made by the government at the time, that was what they expected to get. And I remember being told at the time as a Member of Parliament that there would be literally people turning up there for their practices. You'd be able to, you know, see them sort of practicing, and, you know, that it would be that vibrant centre. And I'm kind of with you on the precinct idea that it's not a boundary. It's supposed to be a sort of a base for how the city evolved. But I think we do need something in that space, and it may not be another performing arts space, but it may be an ancillary purpose. It may be residential, it might be whatever else. But I think we need to test the market to see what's out there, and that's what we'll be considering when we get to the paper. But I kind of wanted to acknowledge you, because I know you came and made a really powerful presentation at the time with your own ideas, but where you are at the moment, it's where the people are.
So thank you, Michael, for coming along. Always good to see you. Thanks for sharing your ideas with us, and thanks for the work that you're doing, adding to the artistic and cultural vibrancy of the city. Good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.